Welcome to your complete setup guide when it comes to a multiplayer within a Microsoft Flight Simulator. We've got some quick and easy basic steps to get you up and running. So you'll be able to do this.
We've got GA aircraft absolutely everywhere.
This.
Don't need to worry about aliens. We've invaded this place ourselves.
And this.
Look at that, there's aircraft everywhere.
Welcome to your complete setup guide to get Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 up and running in multiplayer. In a minute, we're just going to walk you through the menu on easy steps to get you up and running and what to look out for. But remember to stick around. There's some issues or things with name tags that you guys should know about. So hang around, we've got some bonus information for that. We'll talk that through at the end of the video.
Welcome to the simulator. We're in the world map section. This is the area where you set up all your flights for the world map. We're sitting over the top of London, and we can see we've got Heathrow here. We've got a couple of people live in the sim at the moment, and it's actually their night time, so there shouldn't be too many people flying around here, but they're just taking to take off. So if you made the video, welcome to the video by me highlighting your name. So now, how do you get set up where you want to be able to see everybody that you're flying in your group, and everybody's settings pretty much need to be the same. So we will keep them broad for the type of stuff we do over at the Oz Flight Simulator channel. So the first thing that you need to do is go over to your Xbox gamer tag. So mine is Oz Flight Sim. Welcome to request to join as a friend, and I'll accept. In here we have all the different servers of the sim. So we always use the West USA server, so we're going to click onto that in a second, but this current one we're sitting on is the West Europe server just for the video. So you got a bunch of different ones, but all your friends and buddies that you're flying around with need to be on the same server. So that's one thing there. You could be flying, you might not see your friends. That's because you're probably not sitting on the same server. So we'll go West USA. So the next thing you need to do is to jump into the flight conditions. So the flight conditions are set up for weather, air traffic, and multiplayer. So when it comes to multiplayer, to make it nice and easy, you want to have it set to all players. So all players actually means all players will be visible regardless of the settings unless they have set multiplayer to groups only. So group only means just your mates and things like that. Live players means where you've got everything all set up the same. I don't know, I've never really checked it out, but we use all players and you can see absolutely everybody. The other thing is air traffic. I set mine to AI because there's not really any AI traffic within the simulator just yet, so nothing to worry about there. And when it comes to weather is an interesting one, is that you can set up the weather the way that you want it and it's not going to affect anybody else. So if you want to fly in really rough conditions as a group flight, you can put rough conditions on and it's not going to affect Bob that's in a completely different country and time zone. He can set his up. So remember, all players is what you need to be set up for, and make sure that you have your server selected on the same one. Then you can just basically spawn in or start off at the same airport and you will be good to go. Now stick around in a second, we'll talk about name tags.
Awesome. Now you're all set up in the sim for multiplayer. You guys are going to have heaps of fun hanging around with your buddies doing all sorts of things, barrel rolls, formation flying, or just flying A to B, which is really, really cool. Now the other thing to notice is name tags. Name tags are really cool because name tags are, you're able to show where your friends are at, and what they're doing and what they're up to. But there's a couple of things that can cause problems with name tags in the sim if you're watching this video now, which is sometimes stutters and also a loss in frame. So we're going to show you quickly, jump back into the sim and how to turn name tags off, which is really quickly.
Now to switch name tags on and off, you can access the main menu in here either via the main menu section outside the sim, or if you're flying around inside the sim, you can just press exit and you get to this point as well. Now all you need to do is go into general like we do here, and you want to hit the traffic menu and pretty much this section here, show traffic nameplates. Mine's switched off at the moment. You can switch it on or off, or just turn it on in this case and tick apply, and that'll make the change absolutely instantly. There is other things that you can do. You can have modifications in your sim to change the shape and the color of the name tags so they don't get in the way so much, or also you can have shortcut keys that you can bind to switch on and off. But if you haven't done any of that, this is the easy way you can do through the menu to get you by in the meantime.
So they're my tips for setting up a multiplayer in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and also the quirks and what happens with name tags. Now that you're all set up, we also stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 8 p.m. GMT plus 10 if you want a big group of flight simmers flying within the sim. It's loads of fun. Within saying that, I will catch you on the next video, or maybe on the next multiplayer session. We'll see you then. Cheers.